Today I'm going to show you how to embroider some eyes. So using some worsted weight yarn, I've got the yarn inserted at the top spot to match my eye, and I've counted over for the bottom part. And I'm just going to create loops from the top of the eye to the bottom of the eye and just making loops around. And as I pull it tight, I am just holding my thumb down to guide it, first on the left side and then the next time on the right side, and I just go back and forth, and that creates that round circle eye shape that appears even. And I just keep doing that until it is the size that I would like, and if I'm on the second eye, that it matches the other eye. As I finished this eye up, I realized it didn't look completely even, so I just undid it all, recounted, and then redid that eye a second time, and it came out even. So I'm just showing that for you to know that I don't get it perfect every time. The first time, a lot of the time, I have to redo the second eye at least a second time. And then I just feed that yarn back out, tie a knot, and then I poke that back inside of the piece. I also realized at about this time that you couldn't fully see the work, so I had to adjust my camera a little bit to further show you the rest of the detail that I add. So now I just grab some white worsted weight yarn, and this is just simply to add a little bit more detail to the eyes. This is of course completely optional, and there's so many ways that you can embroider eyes, different styles for different expressions. So it's so much fun to play around and trial and error to see what works, what doesn't, what you like and what you don't like. So I do the same concept that you can see here. I'm showing you. I insert it into the head and come out in the first spot that I want, and then I go back into the second spot that I would like, and I'm just going on the top and the bottom of the eye. And when I do pull that tight, I'm going to guide that to the outside of the eye to add just a little bit of detail. Depending on your yarn color behind the eyes, this will show more or less. And in this case, obviously it's kind of a cream color, so you don't notice the white on the outside of the eyes very much, but that's okay. I'm still following my standard eye embroidering procedure or process. I'm just doing the second eye here, and then I'm going to add the little pupil detail as well for you. To do that part, I just insert it into about the center of the eye, as you see here. And then I'm just going to go back in at the top of the eye. You could also go back in on the inner left of the eye, closest to the middle of the face. Just different outcomes. So again, I'm just going to kind of pull that snug, and you can see that little detail there. And I've gone back into the center of the second eye to do the exact same thing. And I will come out at that beginning point again with the white yarn to finish off with a knot and push back inside of the piece to hide those tails. And there we go. So I've got both eyes now embroidered, complete. The tails are all woven into the piece and hidden. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful on how to embroider eyes onto your crocheted pieces.